By the time y'all watching this, it is day 7. I am finally caught up to Vlogmas. So let's clap it up for me. Like I said before, it was finals week, it was my birthday week, and I had to come home from Baton Rouge because y'all know I go to Southern University in Baton Rouge and I live in Richmond, and I had to travel to Greyhound home. So anyways, you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail, so you know what's up. I was gonna keep these twists in for another week. When I was on the Greyhound, I was sleeping wild, and I also forgot to put my do-rag on. So my hair is really frizzy. I don't like when my hair looks frizzy. Could redo them, but it's gonna take a long time. But anyway, so y'all saw the title, y'all saw the thumbnail, so y'all know that I'm about to tell y'all story time while I'm taking my hair out. So rewind to spring semester of my sophomore year. Oh, look at this twist. I don't know if I'm gonna wear my hair with the twist out yet, because like I said, my hair is really frizzy. But anyways, spring semester of my sophomore year. If you know, I went to Jackson State my freshman year of college or whatever. And if you don't know why I transferred or why or anything, have a story time on that. It'd be right up there, right there, right, I don't know. Anyways, so I had friends that I was close to at the time. I'm not so much close with them now, not all of them, but you know, nothing against them, but you know, life happens, and like I said, nothing against them, but life happens and people grow apart. I was in my dorm at Southern. I was like, I want to go see my friends at Jackson for my spring break. So I made arrangements and told them I was interested in coming, but I had to find somewhere to stay. And I ended up staying with one of my friends at the time who just graduated from Jackson State. Don't want to say too much because that's going to give it away. At the time, me and this person, we was dealing with each other, but they was also dealing with somebody else, and I ain't find that out until I got there. But this story isn't about that. So I brought my tickets. I brought a ticket from Baton Rouge to Jackson, Mississippi, or so I thought. So I go there, right? And I had a ball. I went to their probate, cause like I said, I had friends that was there. So some of them had crossed Alpha and Delta. I was there for a minute, for like my whole spring break basically. I was in the bus, like I said, I was staying with somebody that I was really close with. Then a situation happened, and I found out that they was talking to somebody else. But mind you, me and this person, we was off and on. But the simple fact of the matter is, you could have told me beforehand, hey Will, I talked to somebody or whatever, but that never happened. I asked originally before I came, they was telling me the truth. So I'm like, you wasting my time. So come to find out, dang, the video finally saved. I'm sorry y'all, I'm recording Vlogmas day 7. Day 6 finally finished shaving. So I was there irritated because it's like, why didn't you tell me the truth? Why you had me come stay with you if you was like talking to somebody else? Because I don't like dealing with people when they got situations going on. That's just me. I can't be a third party. Like, I can only talk to somebody who is talking to me. I can't deal with somebody who is entertaining others. That's just me personally. But like I said, this story isn't about them. This is about me getting stranded after spring break. So it gets closer to the time when I'm supposed to be like going back to Baton Rouge. I'm looking at my ticket. Tell me why I realized that I purchased 2 going tickets. Do you know how mad I was? I felt so dumb. How in the world did I end up buying 2 going tickets? Supposed to be Baton Rouge to Jackson, then Jackson to Baton Rouge, but I brought 2 of the same tickets, and they were Baton Rouge to Jackson, Baton Rouge to Jackson. So I was mad. For one, I wasted my money, and in order to get a whole new ticket, I had to pay some extra money. I was like, well, I don't want to do that. So I need to find another route to go out there, but I'm gonna get my money back. And I did just that. I told the Greyhound people what's up. It was like they can exchange my ticket for a different day. I'm like, I can't do a different day. I'm supposed to be leaving, I think it was like Sunday I was supposed to be leaving. And I didn't want to like overstay my welcome because the person I was staying with, I had just found out that they was talking to somebody else. And I thought it was so weird. Why you ain't tell me the truth? But this video is not about that person. And I'm not gonna make it about that person. I looked online at the Greyhound website and I was trying to find tickets from Jackson to Baton Rouge. They was so expensive, so I was like, oh, no. I had to find like somebody I could like ride with like halfway, and they could like drop me off at like a Greyhound station somewhere else. I found one of my friends. He was like, well, I can drive you to this Greyhound station or whatever. That's not like a Greyhound station, but I ain't find it out until later. It's like a in and out stop. Like I said in one of my vlogs, I think it was the Trapped on the Greyhound bus for 26 hours vlog. I said that Greyhound has like stops where like you get off, like a layover, then it has like an in and out stop, and in and out stops are like they stay there for like 10 minutes or so and then they leave. Mind you, I didn't know that until I got there. Picked a ticket for the nearest place that like he could drop me off was Laplace. So mind you, I did not know that this was like an in and out stop, but I know now. Supposed to meet at the location, and then my other friend was gonna pick me up and take me to Laplace so I can ride the Greyhound bus. But tell me why my friend was late. So if I'm late, and like I said, this is an in and out stop, but I didn't know that until after the fact. Well, I wasn't even late. We got there as soon as the bus was supposed to pull off. We got there. The bus left early, y'all. And I was like, wow, like what am I gonna do? By this time, they were both gone. I told the people inside, I was like, what can I do? Like, when the next bus come in, they was like, next bus come tomorrow or whatever. And I called the Greyhound people in customer service. It was like, well, yeah, the next bus come tomorrow. I can give you a new ticket or refund. I got my refund, but I had to make sure I was going back to campus today. Well, that day, I was so scared. I've never not known what to do in a situation like that. Like, I've always had a plan. So this time, I didn't have a plan, so I was really scared. Like, it's like, what am I gonna do? Because I ain't really had no money at that time. This was like my sophomore year. And I don't like calling people and asking them for anything, because I feel like people try to hold that over your head. Like, oh, well, I did this for you. I was asking people in the band, asked my crab siblings first. I was like, any of y'all like coming from Laplace? And he was like, nah, I ain't coming from there. Like, people in the band usually live in New Orleans, Lafayette, Baton Rouge, Shreveport, places like that. Don't nobody really stay in Laplace, like for real, for real. I talked to Jordan, my crab brother that y'all used to see in my vlogs, but I don't put in my vlogs no more. And he told me, if you ain't got a ride in an hour, call me. So an hour go by, I ain't got no ride. At this point, I'm sitting in, I think it was Subway. I had to buy a drink because I ain't want to put me out. And luckily they won't close. I don't know what I would have did because I had to make sure my phone was charged. At the time, I had the 5C. My 5C used to die really quick, so I had to make sure it was always charged. So I called him and he was like, well, see if you can get an Uber back to campus. I said, Uber? I ain't never ride no Uber that long of a distance, and them Ubers probably expensive. So I downloaded the Uber app. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but I'm downloading the app and I'm putting the video, boom. This Uber is expensive. He was like, well, I'm gonna cash up you the money. He didn't even ask me to pay him back. Of course, I end up paying him back now. I really appreciated Jordan for doing that, because I don't know who else would have been able to help me with that. We might bump heads a lot, but Jordan's a really sweet dude. Sometimes it was a lot of money. I was on the Uber app for a minute trying to get somebody to take me. So I finally came across this person who was gonna like be my Uber driver. I get in the car. Tell me why he thought the Southern I was going to was the one in New Orleans. He was mad the whole way, like, lied to you not. He was so mad. He was like, man, I wish I didn't get this. Like, he was just like, this is a long way. Like, he didn't realize it was Southern University in Baton Rouge and not New Orleans. I'm like, well, you should have paid attention. I guess it's a learning experience for both of us. We should both pay attention to what we're doing. Ended up getting back to Baton Rouge. So that's how I got stranded after spring break. So if you enjoyed that story time, I can laugh about it now. But then I was scared, I was mad, all that in the bag of chips. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, you comment, and you subscribe. When you subscribe, turn your post notifications on so you can get all, not none, and not some of the notifications of my videos. And I will catch you on the next episode of Trust TV. I am gone.